All right, so today we're looking at solving problems using patterns. So what we've got set up here is something that our math teachers used to torture us with when we were children. It's called a magic square. And I've actually got most of it filled in here for you because we're going to use patterns to figure out the rest of it. So we have this whole blank line in the middle that we don't know what numbers go in there. So we are going to figure it out with a pattern. The rule to the magic square is that every line has to add up to the same number. And that's even diagonally, up, down, sideways, backwards, whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out what this pattern is. So let's see. I'm going to put in some little plus signs here. So we're going to see what this equals. So 2 plus 9 is 11, and 11 plus 4 is 15. So my top row equals 15. My bottom row, let's see what it equals. 6 plus 1 is 7, and 7 plus 8 is, 15. Amazing. So the pattern rule here seems to be that every line equals 15. That can help us with the middle row. Now, I can tell you from experience that you're not allowed to use any of the same numbers twice. So our middle row is going to follow the 15 pattern. It's got to equal 15, but I can't use any of the numbers I've used so far. So what numbers do I have left between 1 and 9? Let's see. I have a 5, I have a 7, and I have 3. So I have to add these up to 15. Let's see if they do. So 5 plus 7 is 12, and 12 plus 3 is 15. All right, so it does equal 15. However, they also have to add up to 15 up and down. So we've figured out what our missing numbers are. I'm going to make a prediction about the last line. My prediction about the last line is going to be that since the top line and the bottom line equaled 15, my prediction is that the middle line is also going to equal 15. So my prediction, and we always use full sentences. Oops, except we also use proper English. My prediction is that since the top and bottom lines equal 15, the middle will too. All right, so now I have to figure out which number goes where, because to be honest, this has to also add up to 15 if the pattern rule is true. So we'll do 2 plus 6 plus our first number 5. Let's see if it adds up to 15. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 7 plus 6 is 13. That's not big enough, so it can't be the 5. So we have to use a bigger number than 5, and the only bigger number we've got is 7. So let's see if that works. So 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 6, yep, it equals 15. All right. Now we have 3 and 5 left. 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 1. Oh, it equals 15, so that means the 5 does go in the middle, and by default the 3 has to go there. And we already know that 5 plus 7 plus 3 is 15. So that's it. So now there is a last question just to torture you. It says, what do the numbers in total in the square? So what do all of the numbers total in the square? Well, the easiest way to do this is if we know that the top line is 15 and the bottom line is 15 and the middle line is 15, then all this will be 15 plus 15 plus 15. That's the idea. So let's see if we're right. So 5 plus 5 plus 5, it's 15. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So the whole square should equal 45. So I just moved up the page so we can write in our answer. So the numbers in the square total 45. And that's how you solve that. So that is using patterns to solve a problem. The pattern doesn't necessarily have to be increasing or decreasing. The pattern in this case is just that each of the lines equal 15. A pattern is just a rule that continues and continues without changing. So if the patterning rule from our other question was that it increases by 2, it means each time it's going to increase by 2. That's a patterning rule that won't change. In this case, the patterning rule that's not changing is that each line equals 15. All right, and that's it. Quick and easy, I hope. Have a wonderful sunny Sunday, and we will see you in class on Monday.